Kwame, a hard-working dad, craved a quiet Sunday. He imagined coffee, a good book, maybe a nap. He had been looking forward to this day all week, dreaming of a few precious hours of tranquility. But Kwame had 3 kids, energetic, lively, and always on the move. And kids don't always understand quiet. They see weekends as a time for fun and games, not for silence.
In a hopeful tone. Just a few hours of peace, he thought. Just a little time to recharge and enjoy some solitude.
Little did he know his children had other plans. They were plotting something big, something that would turn his quiet day upside down. Whispers of Operation Mayhem followed their mom out the door. The kids were excited, their eyes gleaming with mischief.
In a relaxed tone, Kwame took a sip of coffee. He savored the moment, unaware of the storm that was about to hit. In a reflective tone, it was going to be a good day. He could feel it. Or could he? The calm before the storm was deceiving, and Kwame was blissfully unaware of the chaos that was about to unfold.
The first sign of trouble? Complete silence. It was the kind of silence that made the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, the kind that hinted at something brewing just beneath the surface. Kwame knew this was never a good sign. His instincts, honed by years of parenting, told him that silence was often the precursor to chaos. He peeked into the living room, his heart pounding in his chest. The room was eerily empty, devoid of the usual sounds of laughter and play. His kids were suspiciously absent. The toys lay abandoned, scattered across the floor like a battlefield after the fight.
In a hushed tone, he tiptoed upstairs, each creak of the floorboards raising his anxiety. He moved slowly, trying to make as little noise as possible, his mind racing with possibilities. In a tense voice, he slowly opened the door to his children's playroom, his breath held in anticipation. What he found was both expected and alarming. In a surprised tone, toys were scattered everywhere, but the kids were gone. The room looked like a tornado had passed through, yet there was no sign of his children.
Suddenly, a loud crash echoed from the kitchen. The sound was jarring, breaking the tense silence and sending a jolt of adrenaline through Kwame. The coffee mug slipped from Kwame's hand, shattering on the floor. His nerves were on edge, and the sudden noise had startled him. Operation Mayhem was in full effect. The kids had turned the house into their playground, and Kwame knew he had to act quickly to restore order. Kwame raced downstairs, his heart pounding. The scene that greeted him was pure chaos. Syrup, flour, and eggs decorated the kitchen like a bad abstract painting.
"We made you breakfast, Daddy," she declared proudly.
Kwame could only stare, speechless. His dream of a peaceful Sunday vanished. It was time to embrace the chaos. The rest of the morning was, well, a blur of spills, arguments, and the constant hum of chaos that seemed to follow Kwame wherever he went. It was as if the universe had conspired to test his patience and resilience. And believe it or not, amidst the chaos, there were impromptu dance parties that erupted out of nowhere, bringing unexpected joy and laughter.
In a deep, exasperated tone, I tried to maintain order, but it was a losing battle. Toys were scattered everywhere, and every attempt to clean up was met with more mess. It felt like I was trying to hold back a tidal wave with a broom.
Kwame found himself building elaborate pillow forts, which quickly turned into battlegrounds for thumb wars. He became the referee, trying to keep the peace while ensuring everyone had fun. And then there were the snack time treaties. Negotiating who got the last cookie or the biggest slice of apple became a diplomatic mission.
In a soft, reflective tone, my patience wore thin, but my heart was full. Every smile, every laugh made the chaos worth it. The exhaustion was real, but so was the joy.
Despite the mess and mayhem, Kwame found himself actually enjoying these little moments. The laughter, the bonding, the sheer unpredictability of it all made him realize how precious these times were.
In a warm, content tone, maybe a quiet day could wait. After all, these chaotic, love-filled days were the ones that would be remembered and cherished forever.
As his wife returned home, greeted by the symphony of chaos, Kwame just shrugged.
In a deep, relaxed tone, just another Sunday,
He said with a tired smile.
In a warm, amused tone, laughs, "Oh, Kwame."
His wife laughed, shaking her head at the sight of their flour-dusted children.
In a reflective, heartfelt tone, I may not have gotten my quiet day, but I wouldn't trade these crazy moments for anything.
He knew one thing for sure. Tomorrow, he was hiding the syrup